Hello! If you ever find yourself holding on to your past and being hard on yourself when it comes to what you consider mistakes that you might have made in your past, then you're in the right place. Because in this video, I'm going to share with you how to release your past in a deep, authentic way by accessing the wisdom of your body and its guidance. And the key to this transformation is to go beyond the judgments and limitations of your mind, so you can be free to live your present moment without burdens from the past. And if you would like to have a mind which is balanced and free from judgments and limitations, don't forget to get my free video series on how to free yourself from worry and overthinking and harmonize your mind. The link to this free offer is in the pinned comment below. My name is Paola and I help awakening individuals to get out of their mind and into their heart so they can align to their true self, their purpose and their joy. So if you would like to awaken to who you truly are, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the bell button so you can be notified when I release new videos. Hello, this is Paola, the Awakening Coach, and I'm very happy to share with you a perspective that might help you to release your past with love, compassion, and joy. Very often when we look at our past and we analyze it rationally, we might feel that we made certain mistakes, or we might feel guilty for having done something. And we walk around with the weight of that perspective onto our shoulders. And I'm here to let you know that that's possible to release it, to release that weight, and to give yourself the opportunity to start every day fresh, like a newborn baby, exploring life once again, learning every day, without the weight of your past onto your shoulders, but using your past in a very empowering way and with a sense of gratitude for whatever you've learned from the past. So the perspective is knowing that we came into this lifetime to explore simply what's in line with us and our inner truth and our nature, and what's not in line with us. And what if we came to really discover who we are at a deeper level, so that we can expand upon the things that are in line with us and explore who this person really is and what our soul really wants us to enjoy and develop and expand, and release what actually is not in line with who we really are. We might call it the illusion or the limitations, or really things that don't serve us. So from this perspective, when we explore life, we can see ourselves as little children who simply play. And if we look at children playing, we might see that from a limited perspective they make mistakes, but we know deep down that those are not mistakes, they're learning processes, they're simply learning. Even when they're learning to walk, they learn to walk by falling down. And then they adjust themselves to know what's in line with their true potential of actually walking. So we don't see the falling down as a disaster, as a mistake. We see it as a learning process. They are actually being empowered by that experience. In the same way, we can look at ourselves and all our past, including the so-called mistakes or the things we're not proud of or the things we feel guilt about. From the logic mind, those are sources of regret or negative feelings. That brings our energy down and we feel weight on our shoulders, as if we have to pay for those mistakes, or as if we had to develop a negative judgment about ourselves because we made the so-called mistakes. What if we could look at ourselves with the same perspective as we look at those children and know that we were just exploring life? And we were just exploring what feels in line with our true self and what doesn't. And the tool that we can use to explore life is really our body. The body is our perfect guidance. Whatever feels deeply peaceful in our body, or deeply joyful, or deeply expansive, or deeply blissful, or simply calm, is actually something that is in line with our true nature. And our body is telling us, yes, this is who you are. This experience is in line with your true nature. So go ahead and expand upon it. Enjoy it. Know yourself through it. Know that you are it. Whenever our body gives us signals of being off, contracted, not feeling good, then our body is telling us, look, this is not your truth. This is not in line with who you really are and your true potential. You're living a limited version of yourself. You are being invited to release a limited perspective. So how beautiful that we can use that sensation in our body as a learning tool, and we can even be grateful for that guidance, for that off feeling in our body. So we know that this is not who we really are, and we're invited to let that go so that we can be free from that perspective and be free from that limitation, and learn that we are not that limited version of ourselves, that we don't need to live with that perspective, or it might be with that fear. How beautiful that we can look at our past this way, knowing that whatever we've done in the past, it's always been about exploring who we are. And with this beautiful perspective, we can learn that what we have this beautiful inner guidance, and that whatever we do is actually an exploration of who we are. So we are invited to let go of the things that are not in line with us, and to expand upon the things that we are in line with us, so that we can know ourselves better. So by using this perspective, I invite you to look at your past with that compassion and with that wisdom, so that you can stop beating yourself up for the so-called mistakes and actually turn into gratitude for those mistakes. Gratitude towards your inner guidance, which is telling you that you're not that. Knowing that it was necessary for you to explore those experiences in order to know who you are not. So I invite you to look at your past with that peace, with that perspective, with that lightness, and live your life with that lightness, knowing that you're always gonna be guided by this system which you have, which is your body. I hope that this helps, and if you have any questions, just feel free to comment below this video, ask me questions. Even in person if you like, we can have some coaching, and for personal guidance, this is what I do with my coaching clients. So please comment, send me questions, and I'll be happy to answer. And I'm sending you so much love and wishing you a blissful light existence, discovering who you really are. Many blessings.